This is the official prediction video for Danny Garcia versus Brandon Bam Bam Rios, February 17th, 2018. By the way, I'm G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. Now, yes, I'm doing a prediction video on this fight. It's an important fight. It's a meaningful fight in the welterweight division. Danny Garcia coming off of a loss against Keith One-Time Thurman. Basically a year off after that. And this is his first fight back. Brandon Rios. He's fought one or two guys really without names. And getting himself acclimated to 147. I really think the layoff with Top Rank hurt him. But this is a good style matchup. It's a good style matchup, and I'm definitely going to break it down. I'm going to start with Bam Bam Rios. I think he's most known for the work that he did at 135. But at 135, I think he really had a weight advantage against a lot of guys. The activity, the ruggedness was just too much for guys at 135. Once he got out of the 135 division, you get into the 140s, the 147s, you have to have some type of skill with your style. You could have a boxing style, but you have to have, skill with it. In terms of you have to have some type of special attribute to go along with your style. And Brandon Rios, when he got out of 135, he just couldn't grind people down like he did at 135. I mean, he practically was just throwing punches and bunches and was just wearing guys down at 135. Now, at 147, I think his most notable fights, he took a beating at the hands of Manny Pacquiao, which a lot of people has done in their career. He got stopped by Timothy Bradley, which was, you knew at that point that something was going on with Brandon Rios. Like, Timothy Bradley is probably the last guy that should have been stopping Brandon Rios. And Tim Bradley is like cut up. Like, you would think he would have all the power in the world, but he has more Paulie Malignaggi power than, an actual power puncher. So you combine those two losses with the layoff of Top Rank, and that's really been his downfall, really. But Brandon Rios is back. I like Brandon Rios as a fighter. I like him as a fighter, but I feel like he always leaves a stone unturned in a fight. Like the Alvarado fights, the third fight, he put it all together. Even though Alvarado he was probably smoking at Mile High, before the fight. But technically he put it all together. And the main thing with Brandon Rios, the main weapon that he has that he never uses is the jab. Brandon Rios has a really good power jab. He doesn't paw with it. He's throwing the jab to do some damage. And he just has not thrown that jab enough in his career. And I think if he would throw that power jab more, he would have more success just in his career, period. I remember he threw that power jab against Mike Alvarado and hurt him a couple of times with the jab. He has a really good jab. And we're going to see in this fight if he actually uses it, because if he uses that jab against Danny Garcia, he can give Danny Garcia problems with the jab and the activity. Now, For Danny Garcia, it's a Philly guy. I'm from Philly, of course. And, it's the hometown guy. So, of course, I'm going to support anybody or anything that's coming out of Philly. But getting from that, from a boxing standpoint, this is really the perfect style matchup for Danny Garcia. Brandon Rios, he's going to be right there. He's not going to give you any angles. He's not going to, do anything outside of the ordinary. Brandon Rios sticks to the script. Like, his plan A and his plan B is the same. Just plan B is do plan A harder. And that's how Brandon Rios is. But style-wise, there's going to be a lot of openings for Danny Garcia. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for him to show all of the facets of his game. Danny can fight off the back foot in this fight and be productive. He can move forward and be productive. He can fight in the pocket and be productive. He can stick and move and be productive against Brandon Rios. And that's only because Brandon Rios doesn't have multiple elements to his game, where Danny Garcia does. Now, Danny Garcia at 147, we haven't really seen the power translate to 147 yet. Of course, I'm not saying that he's a soft puncher, but we're going to see in this fight if he's bringing some cracks at 147 pounds, because, if he could buzz Brandon Rios or possibly get him out of there, that'll tell me something. So this is a tell me fight when it comes down to Danny Swift Garcia. I mean, he's still one of the top 5 welterweights in the world. People call him a cherry picker, but you actually break down his resume. He has one of the best resumes in the business. And for this fight, I don't see a knockout. I don't see a stoppage. I see this fight going the entire 12 rounds. And G5 Jeff TV's official prediction is Danny Garcia by unanimous decision, somewhere around the 116, 112, 117, 111 range. But Brandon Rios will have his moments in the fight where he'll make it exciting. But I expect Danny Garcia to win 8 rounds to 4, 9 rounds to 3, and cruise to a decision victory. And I think this is my 3rd prediction video on the channel. I did Billy Joe Saunders, David Lemieux. I think that was the inauguration. And then I did Errol Spence and Lamont Peterson. So I'm 2-0 right now. Billy Joe Saunders, I practically said he was going to school David Lemieux. And Errol Spence, I predicted he was going to stop Lamont Peterson, and I think I was 1 round off. So doing pretty good so far. Danny Garcia, again, by unanimous decision, 8 rounds to 4, 9 rounds to 3. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section of the fight. Who y'all got? What round? TKO, knockout, decision, DQ. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.